Hello, everyone. We have Archishman with us who has cleared IPM Rohtak and is like all really happy about all this. And he's here to share our journey. I remember Archishman getting all really, inspired with our Shikhar, with Manan and all. So here he is over here, the head boy, who is going to share his journey with us. So give me a brief intro. Your school, your 12 percentage, everything. Let's start with that.
Yes, ma'am. So hi, I'm Archishman. So I came to Gurgaon and joined school in class 8. Post that, 5 years, it just passed in a blink of an eye. And then post that in class 12th, I got a 98.5%. And as ma'am said rightly, I was very much in awe of Shikhar, Madan. And those guys were literally the path bearers, and I just, followed their footsteps. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So great. Now, let us go into the journey in detail. Like, tell me, how did you start the whole career launcher journey? You are a IPM plus 2021 student, right? So the whole journey as such, why management? Let's start with why did you think about management, and then why CL? We'll go like that in that order.
Right. Ma'am, so firstly, as you said, why management? Ma'am, I believe that, so back in school in 11th, 12th grade, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, I participated in a lot of MUNs. And what those MUNs did was obviously my speaking skills, etc. were improved, but they also allowed me to, analyze a problem and take a solution-oriented approach to it. Now, based on that, I felt that management as a course seemed to be a pretty viable option for me. And what better institute to further my studies than, pursue my future studies than in the IIM Indore and IPM Rohtak. So, yeah, so that was the reason I chose management. Now, talking about my plan as to how my CL journey started. So initially it was a lot of so a lot of my friends started joining, and I was like, and they had really good feedback about it, as well as my seniors, as I said. So I figured let's just try it out, and so I embarked in that journey. And in the middle of it, the pandemic hit us. But again, as I think Shikhar also had said in one of his interviews, and I'll quote, so I gave utmost importance to my CBSE exams, but at the same time, I didn't let my entrance prep take a hit. So I think during the pandemic, what the best thing CL did was they had a continuous journey. So every weekend we used to have classes, and basically what that did was there was a regularity in my studies. So alongside my CBSE preparation, there was also the preparation for my entrance examinations. So yeah, I believe that's the reason why I was able to crack with my Rohtak.
I need a detailed schedule, like, because you concentrated on class 12, you are very clear class 12 is primary, the head boy, so participation, co-curricular activities and all. And how was this preparation a part of it?
Right. So again, I believe that long hours studying certain subjects, like just a month before my papers, if I started studying and started my entrance prep, I believe that it would make a lot of sense. So what I did instead was from I think March, April types, then I 1 hour every day I used to study my entrance prep, and apart from that, say 4 hours. So then my school used to take place simultaneously as well. So school studies, then 2 hours my CBSE preparation, and then 1 hour of entrance prep. So that was almost what I did.
Okay, now you were one student who was like really active in the class, like, always. So I would just ask you, how did the pandemic, because you love to meet people, you love to interact and, absorb a lot of data, a lot of, that kind of interaction. So how was the pandemic, like, a hindrance, or how did you, face this, like online classes and all, you're not going to the school and classes or all, everything?
Absolutely. Yeah, so this was something which my interviewers also asked me, and I'll give you the same reply. So again, every obstacle in your path is just a stepping stone to something much better. And I think, like the financial markets, the actual volatility in the markets, that's an opportunity exactly, and you need to seize the opportunity. So what initially, obviously, it was tough for us. We had to get acquainted with a lot of new and a lot of different technologies, and after a certain point of time, we learned to take it as stride. Now, what I personally did was I got in touch with a lot of friends. So I'll name a couple of them. So I got in touch with Mahi, Shubham, Nishant, and we used to have these Zoom sessions. So Mahi, Shubham, and I used to have these Zoom sessions late at night, and we were just cracking problems one after the others. So again, that's something that depends from person to person. I personally am a very I'm an extrovert, and I love to interact with people, as ma'am said. So, and if I am the only one studying, I don't feel so very enthusiastic about it. So when I see a couple of my friends studying alongside me, you get that kind of motivation. Okay, yeah, you're not alone in this uphill task. So yeah.
Yeah, all that leg pulling, So can I say that you made friends in CL? Lot of friends for life,
Absolutely.
is it? Friends for life?
Absolutely. Yeah, friends for life, obviously. Yeah, a lot of new. So again, what CL did was something which school does as well. So you get to meet a lot of different people coming from different walks of life, and yeah, it's a very diverse group that we have.
Yeah. Okay, so that's great. Now tell me about the mock discipline. How important is mock, and how many mocks you took?
Yes, ma'am. So again, what happened with mocks was, so in the aspiration website, there's this column where there's this place where you can exactly see the schedule, etc. So CL has that prepared itself. What happened with me was I discovered it a bit late. So instead, what I did initially was I focused on the study aspect, and I used to go over every topic, and post that later on I used to give mocks when I was very confident about it. So I gave sectional tests, I gave topic tests, but mocks ka schedule I didn't follow it very rigorously in the first couple of months. But later on, when I found that out, I felt that mocks was the one basic thing using which I would be able to prepare effectively for my journey. So unless and until you were in a proper examination atmosphere, wherein you basically one for one you're competing with others. Secondly, you're competing with yourself as well. So it's not that giving mocks and getting a low score in your first try is bad. It's more of a learning experience. It's a learning curve. Take that news, right? And basically, go for it. So initially, my mocks as well, I didn't score that well. I would get score of 140. I used to get the initially because they were the toughest and the questions were quite diverse. I used to get the indoor ones. I used to get a 140, then in the whole pattern. And then slowly and steadily it increased. So, yes.
Okay. Okay. Now let us discuss in detail about your PI. Like, what were the questions? What all you remember from that PI experience, personal interview of Rohtak?
Yeah.
Just check audio.
How did you?
Yeah, clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, initially it was about the pandemic. What were the challenges that you faced, and how did you overcome that? Was we focused a lot on the academic.
Audio, check again. Audio.
Hello.
Yeah. Better.
Yeah, initially they focused a lot on the academic portion. So they asked me about my favorite subject. I replied. The interviewer didn't like it. Her favorite subject was accountancy. So she started questioning me on accountancy first, then a bit more on GDP, inflation, and how it affects the economy as a whole, economies of scale. So that was the academic portion. Coming to the extracurriculars, she asked me what extracurriculars did you take part in, what were your hobbies? And so I replied that I was the head boy, and apart from that, I was also part of a project wherein we also undertook a fundraising initiative. And so, yeah, these were the majority of the questions which they asked me. Apart from that, in the GK portion, the Olympics were going on at that point of time, and out of the blue, they asked me who was leading the medals tally. And by leading, it's not only the gold medals; it's also about the total medals. So that kind of freaked me out. But I replied. Apart from that, another question they asked was when was the Olympics previously held in Tokyo? Not where was it held previously, but when was it held in Tokyo previously? So I don't know. I was a person I am a person who likes to read up on this stuff. I love the historical part of sports, etc. So I was pretty sure it was about 1960-64. I took a guess. It was 64, and it turned out to be right. So yeah.
Okay. So you do have eco also as your favorite subject there, right? So does it play a role there? Guesstimate or anything like that?
Obviously, again, as I said, MUNs help you. Then eco, so 11th, 12th, after I took commerce, I took part in this mock stock, and apart from that, eco, I undertook this research paper writing contest. So again, these may seem very trivial competitions, very time-wasting competitions, like on paper, but what it does is it inculcates these values in you, and you basically take a very how do I say, very solution oriented approach towards your problems.
Okay, so you are an optimist. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what are the suggestions you will give to our future IPM aspirants? You have really prepared well for Indore also. You had done really well in mocks and all. So what were the mistakes which you did, and what would you recommend to the next gen?
Yes. So firstly chill out and be sure of yourself. The only problem which I think I made in Indore was I was very nervous, and I missed. So I cleared all my cutoffs except one section cutoff, and that too by 1 mark. So I was very disappointed with it, and my only reason was I didn't have a good night's sleep. I don't know why, the tension just kept bubbling up inside of me. And second was I was very so while giving the paper at least, I was sure of my English skills. I was sure of my essay skills. The only section which I was very unsure about was my MCQs, and that's where I messed up. So that was with Indore. But coming to Rohtak, I was very chill about it. So I came back, watched Prime Video, just went through a few questions, and then next day I somehow managed to give the paper, and I gave it very smilingly, and I didn't exactly face any problems. So have a very positive outlook on your examination day, first and foremost. Second thing, if you're watching this video, please, I hope that I have the same impact on you as Shikhar had on me. That would really make my day. But anyhow, yeah, that's about it. Like, don't for once hesitate yourself. People will go on and they'll make remarks about you. They'll joke about like, "Itna kyun pad raha hai? Itna kya fayda," etc. You have your goals clear in mind, and that's it. Don't even care what other people say.
That's nice. You were I think one of the most active person in the class, always vibrant. You, Nishan, Mahi, all Shubham.
We had nicknames for each other.
Dadaji and all. We had all that nickname and all. You also had a nickname, remember? And I think सबसे ज़्यादा leg pulling happened for you only in the class.
No, ma'am, मतलब वही बात था कि ma'am, अगर for example if we didn't joke around and lighten the atmosphere, at least I think a lot of people felt that वो course का पढ़ाई ज़्यादा और understanding कम हो जाता है. So that was it. And at least if we learn things in a fun way, and you were also one of the most vibrant people as well. Like हम अगर leg pulling नहीं करते, आप हमारे लिए कर लेते थे. So वही है. So it's very fun while studying.
In an online class also we can have fun, right? Like, you guys were all online, pure online. It was never like, we started, but it was pure online, right? So even in online, we had a lot of fun with chatting, with colleagues.
Memories bun gaye.
Absolutely. So it was amazing journey. I think it was like more about, it was never like a heavy day. Saturday, Sunday was fun for you guys coming for the classes and all. talking to others and venting. That was one huge thing in the classes, right? All venting and ranting and whining about everything. And camaraderie, I would say. You guys kind of helped each other. When we made that doubt group, also the kind of the way all, so that kind of competition also, if you see in the class, it was never about everyone supporting. Siddharth Saridevi helping the other Siddharth, and like, Bombay flood happened, and how he reached the center. So
Which
this
was quite unfortunate, though, the Bombay flood, because I think Sid Bansal was looking forward to, and he was quite tensed as well. The
yeah.
previous. But anyways, all's well that ends well. Hopefully, everything goes right. Abhi, in the present scenario, I believe that I don't know, he'll get in admission somewhere. I know for one, Siddharth's looking forward to Rohtak. He gets it. Sari Devi. Let's see.
Okay, it was nice talking, Archishman. It was really lovely. I'm sure the kids would love the head boy, right? So I'm sure you would be inspiring our future gen. And again, I would say it's like, it was a nice journey. I would miss you guys a lot. No doubt on that. It was fun, with you guys this whole year. Pandemic, I couldn't feel anything bad. I didn't miss going out because we were interacting. We guys were like talking a lot.
हम MBA के लिए आ जाएंगे. MBA के लिए आ जाएंगे.
So all the, because I'm sure you would rock all the scales, like, you would go to the Mount Everest, you have that kind of skill. So I'm sure. So keep sharing all your accolades with us, and all the very best. Keep learning, keep absorbing. All the very best. Bye.
Thank you so much. Yeah.